Hey guys, it's Lori here.
Hi, it's Matt.
And welcome to Matt Mondays, the time in our lives where we ask Matt, the licensed therapist, some questions about life, specifically one question today. And that question is, Matt, why are porn blockers not enough?
Well, honestly, they aren't enough, and they never will be enough because they don't answer the root of the question. They keep you from porn, but they're not touching the root of the issue. So they might keep you from being able to go as quickly to porn, which is a good thing. It's a very necessary thing. So places that, some of the porn blockers out there, Covenant Eyes, Angel Eyes, Triple X Church, all those very good things that you should have as a part of your recovery strategy. But in order to completely move away from porn, it's going to take some introspective work. And honestly, what I've found is that in working with people, and when I look at my own life, that the kind of descent into pornography use, every instance, it happens long before you actually click the link. And so my life, for example, I'll use it. When I look at my life and I examine my life, I would notice that the first place that I would struggle with pornography was more in this sense of dissatisfaction in my own life, whether that's purpose, whether that's being desired and feeling worthwhile or included. It would often lead me to this place of kind of purposeful escape from my life to live vicariously through something else. One of the places that I would go was to sports. I would watch a ton of sports, and I love my sports teams and always will, but I shouldn't live my life out of them. And so I would go to this purposeful place, not necessarily a bad thing, but this misordered thing. But after a while, that stopped working. And rather than just sit in that place that I'm like, I know my sports teams, I love them, it would go from this purposeful escape to this kind of aimless escape, where it's the scrolling through Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or whatever social media or news source that you can go to. There's no real aim that you're looking for. You're just like, I'm looking for something that I can't really tell what it is. But eventually, and oftentimes with social media, there can be a trigger point. And once you're in this aimless wandering state, this aimless escape, it's a very quick jump to go from that to being a sexualized escape, to looking at something, even if it's not pornographic, something that is sinful. This could be Google image searches. This could be movies that you might know have a risque scene in it or something like that. But it's a quick jump from this aimless wandering to this sexualized wandering, which then is just a hop away from actual pornographic material. And so the more that we can back up in that journey to notice where we are, even in that purposeful escape, and even there to say, okay, what am I looking for? What is this escape? What is my spending so much time and energy on sports teams? What am I supposed to be getting out of this? Rather than just slowly like going and sliding down that hill to the point where it's like there's no purchase. There's no way, as much as you might try and grasp, that you're going to stop yourself if you're just living right at that edge between the sexualized escape and actually looking at porn. You've got to back it up. And that's a big portion of what I do in counseling with people is not just looking at, okay, the pornography issue. It's saying, okay, what is pornography supposed to be meeting in your life? What is it promising you? And if we can name that promise, we can often start to work our way backwards through all of those different levels of escape to find what is that dissatisfaction. And if you can name that, okay, what is the actual need that you need to be instilling into your life? What is that thing you can say yes to, as opposed to just sitting at say no to porn?
So good. Guys, if you want to hear more from this guy, I'm going to say it every day, forever. My favorite parts of our Impossible Marriage book are his pieces of it. And a major theme is not only you're walking with pornography addiction, but you're dethroning sex from the idol it was and really elevating it, strangely, to the gospel metaphor it is. So guys, you can check that out at impossiblemarriage.com. But thank you, Matt. We'll see y'all next week.